Okay, my first review didn't turn out so well. We're gonna have to go with 9 minutes or less, I guess. Okay, so here's the basic idea. I got a friend, he got me a game, $30. Usually goes for 100 or 80, I don't remember what I said. This is one of my favorite Silent Hill games ever. It's fucking awesome. It's the first game that Pyramid Head. This is a survival horror, which means you are scraping for ammo. It is very hard to find good weapons. Half the time you have to use melee weapons on tough enemies. You have to think about firing your pistol. For instance, if you see a weak enemy, talk a little slower now. I just, it's like, but if you see a weaker enemy, you have to decide if you want to waste ammo on him or conserve it for a tougher enemy, which I do. It's very scary. It's a hard game. I beat it in probably 8 hours just because I knew what to do. If I didn't, it would take 20 hours to solve the puzzles. I just remembered what I had to do in my head. And that great game. I would totally. HD collection is out for Xbox and PS3 right now. Totally get it. Totally get it. You get the third one too. I haven't actually played that one yet. I've only played 1, 2, and 4, which is weird. But this is my favorite series, and I'm gonna compare it to Resident Evil. I don't like this series. I like the. Let me just put this down. I like the first 2 games in the series. I never played the third one. The fourth one was okay. I got it in the 7th grade. Let me tell you, at the time, I thought it was the most badass thing ever. I was like, oh, guns and zombies and bleh. It is not a zombie game or a survival game. I don't know what you would put it under. Probably Modern Warfare's dislocation. What the fuck does dislocation mean? I don't even know. In its general direction. Okay, we're just gonna forget dislocation. I'll think of a meaning for it because it does sound like a word. But I do not like Resident Evil anymore. I just do not. They keep calling themselves a zombie survival. It is not. I have never run low on ammo. You get fucking rocket launchers and shit like that. You don't do that in a survival game. Your enemies drop ammo. This is ridiculous. Like, seriously, man. What the fuck? And the thing that, I want to tell you the thing that pisses me off right now. I'll get to the zombies right now. None. I already said that, but you know what? None. They're bug people. That's what I call them. Bug people. As soon as you shoot out their head, these little bug things with, like, scratchy things come out. And, you know, fuck. And the thing that pisses me off about this most, does this in the first one, too. In the first one, it does this in Left 4 Dead, also. It pisses me off more than anything. They've got these giant monsters with like 20 eyeballs that come in. You're like, that's not a zombie. That's a fucking mutant. And it's like, yeah, it is. We made this out of boredom. You know, I don't even. Let me. Resident Evil 5. That's when I started noticing how shitty the game was. Oh, a text message. Hey, Theo. Anyways, that's when I started noticing how shitty the game was. People keep telling me, it's the most amazing game ever. No, it's exactly the same as the 5th one. It just takes place in Africa with different characters. Literally. I think Wesker's even in it. This game, I don't even care. I thought it was the shit, but that's before I actually got taste in good games. You know, before I got an Xbox, so I don't explain a lot. I had the Wii. It's not a bad system. I just, mini games, shit like that. We'll get to that another time. I just don't like Resident Evil. Let's talk about the most recent ones. We got 5 minutes or so left. The most recent Silent Hill game was Silent Hill Downpour. Now, the thing I love about Silent Hill, it's never actually had a bad game. The worst Silent Hill game it's ever gotten was it's okay. It's okay. Even Homecoming, considerably their worst game, okay. Just because of the gameplay and everything. Oh, okay, I'm watching TV too. But the most recent Resident Evil game, Raccoon City or whatever the fuck. I don't care what it's called. Operation Raccoons. that is just so far off from a survival game. It's not even funny. You get 4 people with you. I don't even know what. It's like you can get the guy with the gas mask, number one, guy with the gas mask, number two, hot girl with a gas mask that doesn't look like it works, but we got to make sure she's a hot girl, so we gave her this gas mask that doesn't look like it's operable at all. Yeah. I think that one actually has zombies. I'm going to answer this too. Actually has zombies, blah, 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 blah. Um, but, you know, again, it does the thing that Left 4 Dead does, which pisses me off. I hate that game. I just don't like that game either. It's like, you know, you got the normal zombies. You're like, okay, cool enough. And I'm like, maybe this won't be too bad. It's bad, don't get me wrong. At first I was playing it and I'm like, it's, it's not good, but it's not terrible. And then you see the mutant run out with 20 eyeballs and you're like, oh, fuck. It pisses me out. What does that have to do with zombies? How would a mutation of a zombie infection go that far? That's a mutant. I don't even know why I call it a mutation. It's a zombie infection. It has nothing to do with mutation. But you know, Silent Downpour, it's got the same jizz. I most likely will get it, but you know, this is fucking awesome. This bullshit. It's not even comparable. It's like comparing uh Halo to Modern Warfare. No contest. Oh yeah, Finn, Modern Warfare is better. Actually, I was saying Halo's better, but you know, whatever. It's better, but I don't know much to say. In the end, you want to get a game. Oh no, you know what? I'll talk about the Left 4 Dead thing. I don't understand how a zombie infection can go so far to, you know, if you're fat, oh yeah, you're gonna explode and you get shot at. What the like the whole Left 4 Dead is probably the worst at doing it. To be honest, it's a little more than Resident Evil, just because at least Umbrella, stupid excuse, you know, we made the infection over and over again. You know, that's not smart, but you know, we did it. You know, at least they're like experimenting with shit. What's the excuse? What the witch? What the hell? I don't understand that. What the hell? Sorry, I'm watching TV. Like what? A depressed girl turned into a witch. Witch can't talk today. What the hell? Oh, I'm a little depressed to get bitten by a zombie. I'm an evil maniacal witch. I don't know. So if you're going to Target and looking for a game this weekend and you're like, oh, I could get Operation Raccoon City, turn around, just look for Downpour, buy it. Because Raccoon City is shitty. Or better get buy like Skyrim or, you know, Bioshock is still up there for $20. Yeah. Let me put a review up later. Blah, blah, blah. Bye.